Good morning. Happy Monday. Welcome back to your work week. I hope you all had a wonderful, wonderful weekend and productive weekend if you wanted to be productive, or if you were the product that you were producing was rest this weekend. Well, I hope you may. I hope you achieve that. How you doing? How you doing, Bigo Live? How are you? How you doing, IG Live? Oh, welcome to the morning chat here at According to Akara. How y'all doing? Oh, man. This weekend, my goodness, has... it was a lot, but nothing. Okay, so... few things happened for me this weekend. I'm trying to get my mic right. My mic is sounding right. Check one. There we go. There we go. So to stay in place. Hold on. Let me sip my coffee. Now see, I got these good mics. You heard all of the slurp. My man. Good morning. How you doing? Question mark. I'm just gonna always give because that could be a bot. It could be a bot. It could be a bot. I don't care. But question mark almost is always here when I log in on Bigo Live. Okay. I know it's probably just a program, but thank you because you make me feel good because it makes me feel like people are listening and watching. Okay. And I know there's people who are listening and watching. They might not be liking my videos. They may not be commenting, but you're watching. I'm my village, my community, my according to Akara's, okay, is loading now. I know it. I know it. I have faithful followers. I know people that watches it, that wait for it consistently. Okay. I know y'all out there. I know y'all out there. That's why I'm gonna keep on coming in here every Monday through Friday at 6 o'clock with the morning chat, you know, until my village finds me. Hello, hello, hey. Okay, so there's been a lot. There has been some changes this weekend. And that's what our topic's going to be is just like everything that went on this weekend. Oh my God, for me. Well, for the brand. Well, okay, so this weekend I did my first episode of season 2 of Bedtime Stories, where I review Caught Up Loving a Trill One by Michelle Elaine. Let me see, I got the book here. Yeah, here. So I reviewed the first chapter of my new book that I'm reading. And it's really intriguing the way it seems it comes in. If you want to watch it, go to my IG on Saturday night. I did the first chapter review with a cocktail. What's the word? Display. What's the word I'm looking for? I did a cocktail, the mojito. I made a mojito first because that was going to be the bedtime cocktail for the evening. Okay. And then I did my review. And then as I was wrapping up, a friend of mine requested to come on live with me. And I love my brother. You have to go there and find out who it is because I'm not going to say who it is now. But he chimed in thinking that he needed to accept an invite in order to watch my podcast. So that went on for I did the review, I did everything. He pulled up at the end as I was wrapping up an hour session. And it was about 48 minutes when I was wrapping it up. And because I didn't want to go over an hour because I never can download anything over an hour so that I can save it to my YouTube. But sure enough, yakking it up with my boy, he stumbled into my live. So we were talking a little bit. So if you go to my IG, according to Akara, I'm telling you, if you go to my IG at According to Akara, you're going to have a whole fun live to listen to. I promise you, it is hilarious to me. We just talk about being older and him not realizing that you didn't have to and be invited or accept an invite to watch my live book review. At any rate, it was a good time. So because I was not able to download that hour and 22-minute live session, I had to redo the chapter 1 review or the episode 1 of season 2 of Bedtime Stories yesterday and pre-recorded. Well, since I had to pre-record, I edited. So you got some things in there also telling you where you can follow me on YouTube. The second thing that's new is I did buy my website domain name. In the process of trying to get get my podcast onto Google Podcasts and so on and so forth. So this thing here, trying to get established, being a podcaster, being a content creator here on IG and all these other sites. Let me tell you something. Look, kudos to everybody who did it. Did it before things was easy and they had platforms to help you build your website and all this other stuff. Kudos to all of you that did it prior to what I'm doing. My old ass trying to figure this thing out. My God, my brain hurt. I was up until 1 o'clock last night and woke up at 5 to bring you content, which is my joy. This is my passion. I like talking. I like talking. I do. I like talking. I like telling old stories, sharing some wisdom, sharing my little opinions because I'm opinionated. And what better place to do it is here. So anyway, so in an attempt to get my podcast onto a platform for podcasting, I created a whole nother YouTube page for my podcast. So, and I don't know where the original According to Akara page, how to get to. I know it's still there in YouTube. In YouTube land, there is an According to Akara. Okay. And you're going to get everything that I put up there prior to this. Okay. So I created a new YouTube page called According to Akara Podcast. Now, that is where I'm going to be posting everything from the first episode of season 2 of Bedtime Stories, where I'm reviewing Caught Up, Loving a True One by Michelle Elaine, is going to be posted from there on. This is going to be on According to Akara Podcast. So go to According to Akara Podcast on YouTube. Go there, subscribe, okay? Watch my videos. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload all the videos. Slowly but surely, I'm going to put all my videos onto According to Akara Podcast YouTube page, okay? Again, all new content, everything else from now on, and I'm going to load up the stuff that I saved on my personal chip. Hello? I'm going to upload those videos as well, but it's not going to be all this week. It's not going to be on there. I can't tell you it's going to be all there next week, but slowly but surely I'm going to upload all the videos that I had on According to Akara YouTube page, okay? So, again, new page on YouTube called According to Akara Podcast. Go there, like, share, subscribe the videos as I post them up there. Unfortunately, the long lives that I do on IG are not postable. So, you might want to go to IG according to Akara to watch all the lives, because I do most of everything. All my lives are there on IG according to Akara. Okay, so in an attempt to get it on to Google Podcasts, so that I can say, hey, follow me on Google Podcasts and According to Akara, I had to create a website. Okay, so I'm understood. So I went, created me a website. So there's a quarter king to Akara website out there. .com is out there. And why did I say a quarter to king? Because I made a typo and I haven't figured out how to go back and take that off my URL. So now it's a quarter king, a quarter king to Akara. Yeah. But that wasn't the main thing because I haven't built that website. So as I had to stop yesterday. I had to stop because I would sit up there and try to figure it out and figure it out and figure it out, and it'd take me forever. So I purchased a .com. Woo. Okay. I was able to upload some episodes to Google Podcasts, but I don't know if my podcast channel is searchable yet. We're getting there, little bit by little bit. I said I'm starting to need me. I'm saying I need me another week off, but big things are happening to me at my job too. So I mean, because God got a lot of stuff going on. He said to broaden your tent in Isaiah 54. You know what I'm saying? Get ready. What TDJs, get ready, get ready, get ready. Get ready. If you never get ready, you don't expect more. You're never going to get more anyway. And when you do get it, you're not going to be ready. When getting more, when more comes your way, you're not going to be ready to take on the position that's been given you. And if you're not ready to take it on, it's going to be taken away and given to someone else. Honestly. And I just spoke a word to me just then. So brief story. In the past, I have been given a supervisory role in previous positions where it was I supervised people. And I wasn't ready for it at the time. I thought I was. I was helpful for the help, but I wasn't ready to really be a leader, even though I'm a Capricorn. I'm a natural leader. But being a leader also being a good leader is not letting the power get to your head. Is not letting the power get to your head or ego get in the way. It was funny. Well, at any rate, that first time when I did have supervisory power, I wasn't ready for it. I was not ready for that position. And shortly after, it was taken away. And I was concerned about possibly taking an offer of leadership, because what I didn't want to do is lose it, And as I was saying that, if you're not ready for more, when you do get the more, it's going to destroy you, or it's going to be taken away from you because you're not ready for that type of responsibility. Either it's going to destroy you, or in God's grace, is at the very least, it's going to be snatched away from you. And it was in God's grace snatched away from me, not because of something that I did, as far as work was concerned, just situation. I say it was God's grace because the situation changed, and at that employer, the previous employer, the situation changed, and it went back to I lost all the help that I had, and it was just me. One is a magic number. Yeah, I would sing my melodious voice. I told y'all, I'm not getting dinged no more. Y'all don't ding me because I sound so much like the original artist. Come on. If that's the fact, I should have had a record out. There's just me. One is a magic number. Okay. Yeah, so it went back to just me. So it was a God grace situation where it was taken away. Because I wasn't ready. The power was going to my head, and I wasn't ready for that position. And I questioned if I would be ready for it if I were to take this offer. And when I said what I just said, it's like, well, I've had it, and I've lost it. So, and I knew what position I was in then. I was not ready. But I'm ready now. I'm ready. Get ready tonight. Okay, anyway. Gonna make this a year to remember. Get ready tonight. Okay, anyway, told you that. Hey, I have music in my head all the time. Love music, don't create music, but I love it. To make this a night to remember. So I'm expecting really good things, and then I podcast and merchandise. I'm doing things, and now just we're into the technical part of it, which I'm just gonna need to take my time. It's not a matter of click this, click that, click this, and boom. Radio station is not working that way, but little bit by little bit, and as I build on this empire that I am creating, okay, not alone, okay, not alone. I have a team, okay. It's a small team now, but it's going to grow. So big things are happening. Big things popping, little things stopping. You know? Didn't T.I. say big things popping, little things stopping? Okay, so yeah, so look slowly but surely. I'm gonna have a whole website. I'm gonna have my merch on there. I'm working it out. I'm working it out. But the main thing is I started. So that happened. So now, so I have a domain for 2 years. I have a domain. Now, to make it searchable, 1, 2, link it to so that I can put stuff on Spotify. Okay, so I can put my stuff on Spotify, have a channel, and start monetizing off of this stuff here. But right now, I'm just giving you what I have. I heard I forgot I had my heat on. It was chilly. Moving on, let's get off of that. So it was chilly this weekend, and I love it. I love it. It was warm when it was warm, but the chilly mornings, I had to actually turn on my heat. I had to turn on my whole heating system. Man, it was cold. It was a bit cold and earlier than I expected. So I usually don't get this brisk until after Halloween. But climate change. Jesus is coming back soon. And I promise you, I just heard me just do a whole breath. You heard all the air coming in my nostrils a few minutes ago. But at any rate, So got that going on. Re-recorded. Did a new cocktail. I did a mojito, of course. Um, for the first time on camera, only on IG. I would not do it on Bigo because Bigo has dinged me for less for showing thigh meat, and I just had on some short shorts, and they dinged me and said, "You in timeout, indecent exposure." I said, "Oh, so y'all don't like these auntie thighs? Okay, I get it. These dark chocolate thighs, thigh meat. I can't have the thigh meat out there." Okay. Not, okay. I said, somebody like this thigh meat. Okay, they like this darknesses. They like dark thigh meat. These mama thigh meats. All right, hello, laughter. Okay, so I know I'm funny. So, we doing this, and so that was just a lot. This is really a lot to bring content and try to be more professional. I got the logo going, bought the logo. This is a lot of time and it's a lot of money, and I am not complaining. I'm just realizing it ain't easy, but I do it because this is my passion. I like talking to y'all. I like talk, I like it. I like doing it. I like the new mic setup. I look forward to getting a better computer. I love my little WinBook. You doing it. I'm figuring out the Lord is showing me wisdom, because at first I was like, I can't do nothing more. I'm just going to have to do my cameras and no computer. But my computers, you coming through. But I need a little more upgrade, a little more speed with the upload and the entering, and a little more to it. But you're doing the trick right now. Just like my two phones is doing the trick for me. But they're doing it for right now until I can get official vlogging cameras and stuff like that. Little bit by little bit. So let me encourage you. Don't just wait there into I understand waiting for that perfect time, because this is just happened to be the perfect time for me. Okay. For you, the perfect time may be 2 years or 5 years from now, but don't let, and I'm going to tell you, you'll know, because you're not going to let not having all the stuff together keep you from doing what your passion is. Okay? You're not going to, well, I don't have the right camera, and I don't have the right mic, and I don't have this, that, and the other. I started this whole thing on IG in a dream. Okay? No mic, no soundboard. Okay? A ring light, a tripod, and a cell phone. Okay? A year from now, it will be a better phone, better lighting, maybe even in a small studio. Podcast popping, merchandise popping, everything popping off at the right time. But I did not allow not having all the things that a studio setup, not having a big enough table or enough space in my place to do certain things. I did not allow that to stop me from going forward with what my passion is. And if you're allowing some outside, oh, I don't have this and I don't have that. But what do you have? Use what you have. Start there, because you're going to need to perfect it. Okay. I'm going to get better and better with my reviews the more I do it. Now, that's the way I get better. I get better the more I do it. You know what I'm saying? The more I do it, the better I get at it. The more I learn about it. More interested I am. Okay? more I pray about it, I'm going to do what is on my heart and what's my passion. It is what it is. I talk a lot. My friends don't always want to listen to me yam 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 yam, and y'all don't always want to hear me yam 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 yam. But between the two, I'm gonna get these words out, okay? Between you, family, and friends, I'm getting these opinions out here. Somebody's gonna hear. Cyberspace is gonna hear me. Somebody's like, "Girl, I feel you. Me too. You have found your home here at According to Akara." So that was what went on this weekend. This week, if I feel like it after work, I'm going to continue working at making my podcast more visible to a broader audience. And as I do it, I'm going to say, hey, y'all, I did a thing. So that's all. That's it. That's all I have for you all today. Remember, if you want to donate, I will give you an opportunity to donate in the description. There's merch. If you don't want to donate to better the content here, buy a shirt. You can donate that way. That way it's an exchange. You get a shirt, I get some money, it goes towards the podcast. Hello? Maybe hiring somebody more professional to make everything work the way it should. Okay. Okay. Also, if you need a second chance in your credit and you've been concerned about getting a credit card, try Platinum. But try Capital One Platinum card. I have a referral code in the description as well. The hyperlink will be on my YouTube page. According to Akara Podcast. And go ahead and try them out. The interest rate is going to be high and you're not going to get that much, but it's a start. And you show them that you can borrow and pay back for 6 months. They'll up your limit, your credit limit, and continue doing the good work, and it will boost your score by showing, because credit scores and we all know credit reporting and credit score is just showing that you know how to borrow money and pay it back. Okay? You're telling people, I know you're not only saying that you can borrow money and pay it back, you also it says that you keep your word. Credit reporting, it says this person said that they paid me back. Okay. Well, this one was she's late, but she always pays it back. Okay. Or one would say she always pays. She borrows on the 15th, she pays it back on the 15th. Love it. I love to give her money because I know she's going to pay it back. Okay, that's what you want. That's what you're basically building up your reputation. From all the people don't know who you are, so they don't trust you. Or you have borrowed money and hasn't paid it back, and you have a bad reputation. So build your reputation, get a second chance, and show them that you can keep your promises, that you are an honorable person, and pay back. Okay? Referral code for the Capital One Platinum card will be in the description as well. Also, follow me. Tell a friend, tell a kin. According to Akara Podcast on YouTube. According to Akara on IG. According to Akara on Bigo Live. According to Akara on Twitter. According to Akara, I'm everywhere. Okay, just check me out. Pull me up. My Instagram will definitely come up because I put a lot here. I put everything here. Okay. According to Akara, it's going to pop up twice in YouTube. But go to the podcast, and that's where you're going to find this. This one right here. Okay, the other one is going to have all my old stuff. Okay, hello? So, at any rate, that's it. Oh, I said the merch line. That will be in the description. And when I upload my podcast for this morning, I will put the link to it in my later when I'll update the video feed so that it has my podcast where you can find me on podcast. But I believe it's according to Akara.podbean.com, and you can also get the podcast, the form, the you can listen to it as opposed to watching it and getting in trouble at work. Okay, so that's it. I'm trying to think. Is there anything else? Next Saturday, 8 o'clock, bedtime stories, chapter 2, maybe 3 of Caught Up Loving a Trill One. Okay. Now remember, you don't get what you ask for or you pray for. You get what you believe. So you should be a believer, all right? Y'all, you know what? I've been saying that, and I don't like ending with that. I don't like ending with that. I like my old ending. My old ending was, now remember, love yourself, love your neighbor, and stay authentic. All right now, y'all have a good rest of your day and start your week off strong. Bye.